right, now let's take a look at the latest vaccination numbers in the tri-state area. In New York, more than 70% of adults have received at least one vaccine dose, and 63% have been fully vaccinated. In New Jersey, more than 63% of the population has received at least one dose, and more than 53% have been fully vaccinated. In Connecticut, more than 58% of the population has been fully vaccinated. Well, with COVID vaccination trending in the right direction, New York City is on its way to a full recovery. And tonight, the city is reaching another milestone in reopening. The Foo Fighters are performing in front of a live, full-capacity audience. Let's head over to Madison Square Garden and PIX11's Greg Mocker. Greg, you're getting all the fun assignments this weekend, aren't you?
Yeah, I know. Yankee Stadium, the Islanders yesterday. You know, we've all been to Penn Station. We've probably seen a concert inside Madison Square Garden. But tonight, it's one of those New York City moments. Sunday night in the city, and there's a show at Madison Square Garden. Normally, that would not be such a big deal. Cue the band. The Foo Fighters are sold out tonight. This is the first concert in a New York City arena at 100% capacity. Fans are already buying merchandise, souvenirs, making memories. The last concert at the Garden was March 2020, the Allman Brothers. Tonight, it takes a ticket and proof of vaccination or a negative COVID test. Fans have been waiting ever long and then some. The weekend started off Friday at Yankee Stadium. Call it reopening day there with 100% capacity. On Saturday, hockey was cool at the Nassau Coliseum on Long Island. The Stanley Cup playoff game between the New York Islanders and Tampa Bay Lightning kept fans on the edge of their seats until the last moment. New York wins. I was watching basketball as well. Sorry to report that the Nets didn't make it, but that sure was a good game, too. I'm always one to say come out and check out Penn Station. There's a lot of new things to see here. There is a new entrance. Yeah, just come out and hang out. There's a lot of people getting ready to go inside. There have been sporting events here, but again, the first concert. Let's go Foo Fighters live outside Madison Square Garden. Greg Mocker, PIX11 News.
Greg, have you been to the Moynihan Train Hall yet? Isn't that spectacular? Speaking of Penn Station.
It is, yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, walk around over there, make a day of it. Go get a slice of pizza or something.
I'm telling you, New York winning. This is what it is. This is what it looks like. Thank you for that, Greg. And here's more. 15 months after shuttering because of the pandemic, Radio City Music Hall reopened its doors yesterday. It was for the Tribeca Film Festival and the debut of a new Dave Chappelle documentary. It's called Dave Chappelle, This Time, This Place. The audience at Radio City was fully vaccinated and at full capacity. The first time the hallowed Midtown Hall's been packed since it closed in March of 2020. That marks the longest spell this venue has been shut down since it opened in 1932. The documentary's premiere came on the closing night of the 20th Tribeca Film Festival and was seen as a symbolic reawakening of the arts in New York. Pandemic restrictions are falling away almost everywhere, except inside many of America's nursing homes. And that's despite 75% of nursing home residents being vaccinated and a drop in infections and deaths. Well, now some family members are speaking out. They say these limited visitations, physical distancing, and lockdowns make little sense at this stage. And they say restrictions meant to keep older people safe are instead prolonging their isolation and accelerating their cognitive and physical decline. And this comes just a few days after senior centers reopened for indoor activities in New York City for the first time since the start of the pandemic. Mayor de Blasio had announced the reopening earlier this month when health officials gave the all clear. Older New Yorkers gathered at the Sunnyside Community Services in Queens, right here. People we talked with say they're grateful to be seeing friends after the isolation of this past year.
Lonesome, missing your friends. It's just been like that, and I miss the walk, because I walk here every day.
This is amazing. Really, really, I bet we all were missing it.
Right now, 70 of the nearly 250 senior centers have reopened. The rest are preparing to welcome people back in the coming weeks. All right, still to come on the PIX11 News at 5, the path of destruction behind the deadly storm Claudette. Several people have been killed as the storm slams the southern states. Plus, families in the Bronx are calling on public officials to increase efforts against gun violence across the city.
And we're here for the vigil of the family of the two children almost caught in the crossfire. They'll be calling for safer streets. I'm McGee Hickey with that story coming up.